So, you know, it all depends on what you got in the rotation with depth-wise.
No doubt. This one's golf deep to right field. Brewer back to the track at the wall. It is gone. A two-run shot for Brian KLEIN. Just his second home run of the season, and Texas Tech back in it.
How about going down to get one, Mr. KLEIN? What a time for your second homer of the year. And I thought it was another breaking ball. Let's see here. Trying to throw that slider down and in, and he gets it down, but not in. Watch the back knee right here. This is called going down and getting a baseball as he gets in his back leg and gets the barrel to a pitch that's probably going to bounce. And for a young man with only one homer coming into the game to launch one out to right center, that is a big statement.
You gotta like what you see right out of the gate with Austin Martin. Reached base in 33 straight, led the Southeastern Conference in hitting, and BLEDAY, Paul, and Clarke right in the middle. All guys with 60-plus RBIs.
Martin drives the first one high and deep to left. Snyder to the wall. It's gone. One swing, one run. Average, flexes his muscles and shows some power.
Well, that's the way to get the party started. A young man that hit 2 bombs in Game 3 of the Super continues where he left off. A first pitch bomb to straightaway left field. One of the most talented players in America, putting all his skills on full display with a beautiful launch piece to left field and a stomp of home plate. Here come the Commodores.
Martin comfortable in high-pressure situations. He told me once he's finally done playing baseball, he wants to be an air traffic controller, just like his dad. Got to have a low pulse doing that. And this one's lifted to left. Does it have the juice? Snyder racing back again. That one is gone again. Austin Martin with a 2-run bomb, and Vandy reclaims the lead.
Wow. And how about this? So you run one up and in right underneath his chin. You try to speed him up. And then you go right on right changeup. And Austin Martin, who has been playing long ball lately with his 4th home run in the last 2 games, launches one. And then a shout to the home crowd as Austin Martin has played like a superstar here this afternoon.
Edouard Julien out of Quebec City, Quebec, sophomore. 6'1", 2'2". To right field, and that is hammered. Julien steps into it, and all of a sudden, the Tigers go on top. A 2-run shot for Edouard Julien. And they can put him on you in a hurry. A no doubt about it shot.
And he's got the best raw power on the field. No matter what jersey they're wearing, nobody has more raw power than Julien. 17 home runs last year. It took him a while to get it going, but it's looking okay right now.
And again, fastball up in the zone, but he showed him a fastball previous to that pitch that was way up. Elevates his eyesight, brings his hands in beautifully. Sees it well left on left, tries to challenge him up and in, and Julien puts all of it into it.
They're not used to posting 3 zeros in a row, much less 10 zeros.
HESTON sends a shot to deep left field. Wilson can't get it. Solo home run, KJERSTAD. And the scoreless streak ends with 1 swing.
That's That's what they were looking for. The big fella. The big fella getting them on the board, doing what he does so well. This is what you got to like about Heston Kerstad as a prospect, the ability to let the ball get deep and use the backside of the field with power. He can really create some good spin to the backside of the field, and that was a no-doubter into the left field bullpen.
He's a young man that plays the game so fast, and he needs to figure out a way to slow the game down a little bit, you know. And when he figures that out, it's just going to take some reps and some time because all the tools are there.
Wow, this one launched deep left off the bat of Warren and into the bleachers. Two-run shot for Cameron Warren. Cameron Warren had to change up his luck. He usually chews on a bottle cap. Told me before batting practice today, said no, gum's gonna have to do it because I didn't have a hit with the cap.
And how about the big fella? His 18th home run on the year, a hanging breaking ball just sitting right in the middle of the plate. And my man knows how to get it loaded and get the head out in front. That is a no-doubter. I don't care how big the ballpark is, a bomb, and had never won 20 games in the SEC. Like that just tells you how hard it is to win 20 games, especially in the Western Division.
This one is launched deep right field into the bullpen. First home run for the former Razorback, Easton MURRELL, against his own club.
That one has to feel pretty good. Obviously, you tie up a game here, an elimination game in the College World Series, but to do it against your former school when the head coach trusts you with a start that maybe too many people weren't thinking he was going to get in this ball game, that is a big moment for that young man.
I like it when you and I discuss it and we don't involve Berkey. It's kind of like
well, Berkey was down on the field taking batting practice. But I was just kind of going over some numbers. We rely on Berkey to go downstairs and get some info for us.
This one's rocketed to right field. It is gone. Josh Young with a leadoff blast. And a salute from the Tech bullpen.
Salute back. How about that? That's a cool little tradition. A matchup you had to like if you're a Red Raider fan. Cops likes to work to the outside part of the plate. We talked about Josh Young's ability to hit the ball out of the ballpark, middle oppo, and the strength of this young man is what is so impressive. A ball that was a no-doubter to the opposite field gap, and that is why the Texas Rangers took him 8th overall in this year's draft. A special, special talent.
That ball's hammered to right, and forget about it. Jesse Franklin steps into one, and here come the Wolverines in the first inning, leading it 1-0. A no-doubter.
How about the game plan for the Wolverines? Right off the bat, first pitch, ground ball to third, second pitch of the game, deposited 415 feet, 111 mile per hour exit velocity. Pitch misses location in. And Jesse Franklin, 0 for his last 12 in the last 3 games. Lets the Florida State Seminoles, he's back in it.
And Fitzgerald lifts it high and deep to left field. Ward on his way to the track. It's gone. Solo shot for Tyler Fitzgerald as Louisville opens the scoring.
The home run Helbin is out for the Cardinals.
Dan McDonald wanting his club to get off to a fast start. It's been tough sledding here in Omaha lately for the offense, but how about getting a head out to a heater? 92 miles an hour, kind of cuts back to the middle inside part of the plate, and that is a beautiful move through the ball by Tyler Fitzgerald. The Cardinals off to a quick start.
Auburn looking for some magic. Davis lifts it to center field. Dunn chasing to the track, to the wall. It's gone. A home run for Connor Davis.
Out there in big boy territory right there, fellas. That is a bomb off the bat of Connor Davis.
Umpire's going to double check that this one cleared the yellow line. If it's off of the metal, it's a home run. It did bounce back into the field of play.
Fastball up and out. I certainly thought it was a home run. Yeah, it hits the yellow, then the fencing, then back in play, so that should be a homer. Connor Davis goes double homer in his last 3 at-bats. He is doing all he can to keep the Tigers in this one.
High, deep right field. This one is launched into the bleachers. 3 home runs in the season for KLEIN, 2 of them in Omaha.
And that is another no-doubter from Mr. KLEIN, putting his power on display. He's been waiting all year to bust loose with the long ball. Back-to-back punch-outs in his first 2 at-bats. Did not look all that comfortable against Connor Grady. But man, was that a bomb right there. Just kind of, what was that, a nothing off speed pitch?
Like just, a change up.
Just sit there in the middle of the play. Watch him separate right there and then get the head out. A big-time launch piece from Brian KLEIN.
You wouldn't necessarily know it, given some recent examples with Vanderbilt. When the Dansby Swanson team were here with Walker Buehler, I mean, those guys were clowning around. This one is lifted deep to right field. Going back is McNamee at the wall. It's over the wall. Home run for Stephen Scott. And it gives Vanderbilt a 1-0 lead.
Gets 2 strikes. Stephen Scott does one thing. Chokes up on the bat. Trying to make contact. Trying to barrel the ball. This one goes to 375 feet, 94.6 off the bat. Goes down and gets it. Drafted in the 10th round, Red Sox fan. They're going to enjoy this right now, and he puts Vandy up 1-0.
That one did into his wheelhouse, and that is hammered. Scott's second of the day, a 3-run shot. Vanderbilt up 6-0.
Stephen Scott hasn't met a pitch yet today that he does not like. Slider right down the middle. He knew it with the back foot. He's just opened this baby up.
Hammer to left field. Going back is Scott. He looks up. It's gone. Just like that. A home run for Marshall Gilbert. Patrick Raby. And it's 6-2.
Don't count them out, fellas. Do not count them out. Vanderbilt knows how many times Mississippi State has come back this season, and they also know, and they believe, fastball, it's a different fastball than what they were seeing with Kumar. And quickly, the 9-hole hitter, Marshall Gilbert, second hit of the game. This one a big one.
Now you turn the lineup over. Now you get Mangum back up.
It's a very comfortable 12-3 advantage for the Michigan Wolverines. As they send a high drive off the bat of Jimmy Kerr towards the pan, and that's off the back wall. Third hit of the game for Kerr. 2 home runs his first 2 seasons. He's got a baker's dozen this year.
Jimmy
Dad loving it.
Wow, how about have yourself a week, young man? We've seen RBI triple, we've seen an RBI double. Now how about a bomb into the right field bullpen, and that's controlling the barrel on a fastball up in the zone. Hunting a heater, gets it, and does not disappoint. We've talked about the transition this young man has made from a walk-on who had very little power to now all of a sudden a cleanup hitter who is a real threat right in the middle of that batting order, and he is putting on a show here this week. And Jimmy Kerr is your Capital One player of the game and certainly the offensive MVP of Michigan to this point of the College World Series. The senior leaving his mark.
Needs a triple for the cycle. Wow. This one to the wall and over. Another home run for Kerr. Back-to-back jacks.
Jimmy Kerr put on a show, boys. He has done it in just about every game. How about that? 107 miles an hour off the bat, and watch this bat speed. Just a fastball center cutting again. Off a lefty the last time up, this time a right-hander, and this thing is melted out toward right center field. And Papa knows it right away. He's seen that.
Yes, I'm with Juwan Howard now. Coach Howard, congratulations. You've only been on the job for a little bit. You're already with your peers trying to celebrate a possible national championship.
Chris, that's a home run off the bat of BLEDAY, and that's the first one he's hit in Omaha, 27th of the year. Probably not what Juwan Howard wanted to see.
Well, bad timing here with the home run by BLEDAY. What's this experience been like to be up here and celebrate and watch the atmosphere in Omaha?
It's been a great feeling for me personally to be here to support the college baseball team. I'm so proud of the guys for the run they're having thus far. Unfortunately, with the home run, I think we will bounce back.
You've played in championship games. As a player, what's important to focus on and not let those nerves and the pressure take over in those moments?
The 0-2 to Kerr. This ball is lifted high and deep to right. And it is gone. Jimmy Kerr goes deep again.
What a story. Talk about a player just showing up in fuego here in the College World Series. Jimmy Kerr hung him a slider. Second one that they've hung on him, and he knew it. Third home run of the CWS. Left on left.
Donovan right off the bat. Raby gives up a homer to Joe Donovan. His 9th of the year, 7-3 Michigan.
Bottom of the order for Michigan has created some damage in this College World Series. And bienvenido al juego. Yeah, that's right. Welcome to the ball game. Brady gets greeted with a 391-foot, 99.9-mile-per-hour exit velocity home run. Joe Donovan.
Do it, big man. That's the dude's 9th of the year out of the 8th spot.
Don't catch me with those on.
This one is hammered down the line and right with some carry on it. It is over the wall and a home run for Philip Clarke. That'll get some high fives, and you can see the former coach at Vanderbilt football-wise, now Penn State's James Franklin is right there. They became very good friends while they were at Vanderbilt. But Clarke's home run makes it a 4-0 Vanderbilt lead.
Over 100 miles per hour, 103.4 to be exact. Slider. Good backspin on it, and this ball left on a line.
Yeah, Tracy was all world when he played lineman at Auburn. Won the Outlet and Lombardi Trophy. This one is hammered to left by DEMARCO, and it is gone! Pat DEMARCO with one swing has tied this game up.
We could see this coming yesterday. Barreled one on a line, and he's had some really good at-bats. A hanging slider. See the spin? He sees it perfectly. Great balance, stays right behind that baseball. No doubt about it as soon as he hit it.